Hello everyone and welcome back to Terracotta Survival. My name is Jamie. I'll be taking you through dungeons, mountains, streams, endless fields of terracotta this evening. Hello, let's jump straight into Minecraft. So, we've had one of our first redemptions of diamonds, our stream points system. That was by November 152. Thank you very much, November. It's very kind of you. And November has redeemed It's Not a Lie, wherein we need to find some. We need to bake a cake, dedicate it to November's awesomeness, and then I pretty much just eat it after that. Once that's once that's done. There's a creeper outside my house. That's not a good thing. Do we have a bow? Yes, we do. Okay. But the main problem that we have at the moment, of course, is that we don't actually have any eggs, and you can't make a cake without any eggs. JE, hello sir, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you. How are you this evening? Start as we mean to go on by owning things in the back of the face. What else is there waiting to eat me? Yes, so sorry, as I was saying, November has redeemed our cake reward, but sadly we have no eggs. We're completely out of eggs. We haven't found a single chicken. So I knew that someone would do this at some point. I knew that someone would redeem something that I didn't have the raw materials for. And it turns out it was November and it was cake. So we are in a quandary. We do need some eggs. And we don't got none. So that's a serious issue. As I say, Jay, I'm absolutely fine, sir. Thank you for asking. But I'm kind of chickenless at the moment, which is a serious problem in Minecraft when you want to make some cake, and there are no chickens to be found anywhere. Apparently, now I had a look on the wiki. I basically spent this last weekend and kind of several days either side, trying to work out if this is a bug. Or what it is, because apparently, according to the official wiki of the game, to spawn a chicken requires a grass block and two blocks of space above it. As you can see, we have quite a lot of grass. We have quite a lot of space, but no chickens. So I am a little bit miffed, to be perfectly honest, and I was racking my brains to try and work out how on earth we get past this hideousness, because without any chickens there are no cakes, and I'm not sure anybody wants to watch a Minecraft stream which doesn't include cake. So it's really been worrying me. So to that end, I thought of a multitude of different things I could do, from diving into creative mode and, giving myself some eggs, which seems kind of lame. It seems kind of, I don't know, sort of the easy mode really. It's just, which doesn't really sit well with me. And I came up with another idea. Which I hope will be amenable to everybody, and it's not that we're abandoning the cake. We are going to do something else. Now, before we do this, I do have to say, Jay, thank you very much. I spotted on Streamlabs that you hosted me the other day, about 4 days ago, with 14 viewers, which is an insane amount of pressure. So, damn you, sir. And thank you, sir. It's very kind. So I wanted to get that out of the way before I forget, because I have the memory of a dead tortoise on its back, on fire, basically. So I figured we'd get that out of the way. And I was running around. I mean, I've gone for hundreds of blocks. You know, it was me and a bed. I, I was tempted to record it actually because it would have been quite amusing in its complete futility. I could have dropped it into iMovie. And just, you know, sped it all up, added some Benny Hill music, and I could have just all the way around. I've been for thousands of blocks, literally in every direction, trying to find some chickens. Because every time a chunk is spawned... Oh, it was the Journey stream. Yes. Awesome, thank you very much. I will be streaming more Journey. Now that I've played it once, I was thinking to myself, I missed at least 50% of all the glyphs on all those levels. I looked rubbish, that was awful. So now I probably need to go back and do that again. I might even journey this evening, depending on how I feel. So, yeah, thank you for that. And I went for hundreds of blocks looking for chickens, for these gosh darn chickens, and I didn't find any. I didn't even find that many other interesting biomes. I did find like a what was it? It was like an alpine. It was probably like taiga, and there was some tall birch forest and stuff like that. But again, no chickens. Tons of grass, tons of everything you could possibly want. No chickens. So I was a bit distressed. And then I stumbled upon this. No idea what this is, or where it's come from. I'm not sure what that is. It looks to be made of gold. Maybe something happens with that, I'm not sure. It does seem that it has a slot. It has a hole for something though. It's weird. These item frames are holding redstone block. So I wonder if this contraption, whatever it does, is perhaps without power. Which is possible. Basically having no idea what it is. I'm not sure I want to go anywhere near it. This is, after all, a survival game. And the idea is to survive. Survive! Speaking of which, sun's getting real low. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back for now. Oh, there is Bob. Another rotundo with the garden. Looks stunning. I'm going to be very dead if I don't get home quickly. Run. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, really annoying about the cake situation. I really don't want to leave November hanging. As someone pointed out to me, you can't promise cake and not deliver cake. I mean, that's just, you know, people like that belong in the special hell with those that talk at the theatre. So let's have a snooze. I think we'll pick up a redstone block because we've got the just see what happens with that weird contraption. Wow, you've got a lot of redstone. Just bung all that terracotta away. Just make sure we're not going to get immediately ate by anything. Oh, I think it was this way. White terracotta, can't pass that up. So how's everyone doing in chat? Awful lot of talk about me. How are you guys doing? How the devil are you? Creepy down here. Really don't trust this thing. Okay. Let's have a look at you. Yep, that is definitely a redstone block. Okay. I think things just powered up. Those 4 lights have come on, they were off before. Castro, be better if you saw a chicken. Yeah, you and me both, to be honest. Those chickens, man, they're all in it together. It's just been hiding from me. Okay, well this thing appears now to have power. So I think at some point you just got to go for it, haven't you? Wish me luck. Do you hear that? Did anybody hear that? Yo! You're a chicken! Nice. Wow. I could not even have planned that any better. If I had planned it. So, okay, well this does fix things. Oh, what's that? Eggs. Eggs are what we need. That's amazing. Are there any more? Wolves. We can feed them. Oh, there's another chicken there, which means there's another egg there. Now eggs have a 1 in, I think it used to be worse than this, but I think it's about a 1 in 8 chance to spawn a chicken when you throw them at the wall, which is brutal, but that's the way it is. What biome even is this? Let's have a look. So this is Mega Tiger Hills. Okay, that's probably explains all the mossy cobblestone that is just sitting here, ready for me to eat it. Nom 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 nom. Wow, that was a big deposit. That's what my bank clerk said. Okay. I don't even know how to get you guys to come back with me. Is there a way back? Oh dear. I don't recognise anything around here. Look at those reflected textures, man. Look at those colours. Tasty. Wow. There we go. Are you going to lay an egg? No. Yes! Oh, keep me on tenterhooks, why don't you? Oh, you did. Where are all the chickens, man? Okay, so there's you, so there's one. There's definitely one. One chicken. I know I've seen another one. There's two. Two there. Three there. Four. Okay, so there are several. There are several chickens. Right, well, in that case, well, we have at least one egg now. Let's try and see if this this crazy contraption here on this side, it doesn't have the rest of the paraphernalia, but it does seem to have power. It does seem to have power, so let's tread on it. Do we think? Is it possible? And we're back. Wow. Okay, so now we have, it would seem, a way of obtaining chickens. Isn't that a pip? Okay, so this is going to be a pain if we have to keep walking here and back. I wonder if we can build through. Sounds quite high. I wonder if we can build through, like maybe build a tunnel through that way toward the house. It does rather strike me that that would take an awful lot of tunneling. It might be better if we follow the lay of the land and come through this way and then just bite the bullet and shank our way through the side of this thing and get to there. Could it be doable? I think it probably could. Okay, right, first things first, we have a redemption. We have a reward redeemed. And speaking of redemptions, the third-party server is now up and running. Apologies if I've told you guys this before on a stream, but the server is up and running. So if you can amass 500 diamonds, not in the game, on the stream, amass 500 diamonds, then I will whitelist you on the creative server, and we can start streaming some creative server shenanigans as well. Because obviously just me playing is hugely interesting, and everyone's obviously having an enormous amount of fun with it. But I figured we could probably refine. We could possibly refine our level of fun by bringing a load of other people on and having a grand old time. So that is now another reward. So for 500 diamonds, basically you have the choice of forcing me to take a lava bath, or joining everyone else on the creative server. Dum, dum, dum. So we have a lime sheep and a magenta sheep. And we still need to name the magenta sheep as well. I have not forgotten. But we need a new house. Bob Hard, Bob Harder. Should we call this one Bob Hard then, if we're going to do the Die Hard franchise? How many diamonds do you even need for that? Is it 200 still? I think, Blue Castro, you must have 200 diamonds already. Snooze. 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 There we go. Yeah, homesteading 2 appears to be 200. I'm pretty sure you have that. Feel free to redeem that on the stream. I would like to see it working. I have tested it, but it would be nice to see it actually work live for once. So, cake requires. Well, we need sugar. I don't know how much sugar that is. We need wheat, and we need milk. Oh, we need milk. That's a problem. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Not a problem. You're saving up to get on the list or to dunk me. Well, now, I see how it is. 1 bucket, 2 buckets, 3 buckets. There we go. I know we have a water bucket. We do get the bucket pack. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a cake. But the cake requires milk and eggs, amongst other things. So what we're going to do first is dunk our water bucket. Make sure nothing's going to eat us in the back of the face. I've been blown up more times in this world than I have, I think, ever. That didn't work. Swing and a miss. Let's just, there we go. Empty that bucket out. Have a steak first thing in the morning. It's going to be a bit heavy on the stomach. So today we have learned we need to keep Blue Castro happy, because otherwise Castro is going to dunk me in the lava. What's I doing? We were baking, so let's bake. Not sure how this is going to work, so I'm going to grab a few things. Grab one of those. Yes. Okay. Oh, you fool. Talking about milk, I've completely forgotten to milk the cows. So, obtain your bucket in your hand. Approach the cow slowly, calmly, using soothing words. Right-click mouse. And we have milk. Milk. And finally, yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. Cool. So milk is obviously very useful for cake, but it is also of its trivial uses. You can also use it to cure poison. If a witch has chucked a poison thing at you. So here we go. We put our 3 milk across the top. This is where it all goes horribly wrong. No, it can't do that yet. Bosh bosh. We need to make the sugar first. Boom. Here we go. Milk, milk, milk. 1 solitary egg. That's all I was asking for, really. Sugar either side, and wheat along the bottom. And we have our cake. And the buckets come back to us. Oh, and they stack. You know that. So, where shall we have our cake? I think we should have our cake. We don't really have like an alfresco dining area, do we? Oh. Let's do it here. Where's in the middle? There's in the middle. Roughly. Is that going to work? No. No! Where did it? Ooh. Right, now I'm cross. Milk you. Milk you. And you. The roof garden is an alfresco dining area, actually, you're quite correct. 1, 2, 3. Don't have enough wheat, of course we don't. Oh. Okay, this cake is a mission now. So we know that if you take out the block underneath the cake, we kill the cake. So let us cake 2.0. There we go. Okay. So I think just here, on the love seat. There we go. There is our wonderful cake. And we shall dedicate it shortly before we eat it. What kind of cake should it be? We should probably ask November. November, thank you very much for your diamonds. Here is your cake. I'm now going to eat a slice. That appears to be the wrong way to eat a cake. Okay. Okay. But there we are. There's our cake. So now we need to work out a way of getting to that. Work out a way of getting to that location further afield a bit more easily than just running there every time. So in this direction we are rapidly decreasing X. Okay, so whenever we face that way, we're decreasing X, which is fine, which means that when we go that way, we are increasing Z. Okay. Coolio. This is probably going to end in an awful lot of pain because it's going to be very dark. So yeah, the server is up and running. We will have a look at that in a minute. We're not going to do this the whole game, the whole stream. That would be horrible. For me, least of all. So we're going to have a look at the new creative server. Oh, boom! We're out the other side. Okay, so we're here. to do, I'm going to stay exactly on this line to see where we would come out. And see if it's... oh, it's quite convenient actually. Staying right on that line, we come out right here. Ouchie. So basically all we need to do is we need to create a minecart system which goes straight through the mountain at this, on this line. And then we will easily be able to shift back and forth using this completely heretofore unknown teleportation system, which I have no idea how it got there. Which I'm assuming is safe, of course. And we're out of light. Dang. Let's run back. I attempt not to die horribly. I found some pumpkins on my travels, as you can see. Okay. Bob Hard looks to be absolutely fine. Bit dark up there on the roof, but that's not too bad. Cows seem fine, sheep seem fine, everything seems okay. Let's go to bed. Yeah, by the way, do not you don't need to adjust your Twitch settings. My hair is this fluffy today. I completely failed to do any kind of styling on it this morning. So as the day went on, it got more and more unruly and hateful, and eventually I just had to say, do you know what? I'm just going to brush it backwards, and that seems to have been the worst thing I could have done. So yeah, it's good times really, good fun. We need some coal or something. Let's get some wood and make some charcoal. Moo. Man, these tiny trees. Far too much investment for no return. There we go. Better. Right, let's get these on the burn. So now that we have a magenta sheep and a lime sheep, if you know lime takes fancy, as it should, we have a near infinite supply of magenta wool. So answers on a postcard really as to what we can do with that lot. Tons of it, loads. Drop that back in there. Or can someone let me know if the little loot crates are still coming up? I mean, they ought to be. I haven't seen any yet, but then again, I've been concentrating on being generally awesome. It takes a lot out of you. It's tiring. Pleasant plants. Moss stone. Not even mossy cobblestone, it's moss stone. Nice. Getting tons of terracotta. I do have amazing ideas for what I want to do with all this terracotta, but yeah, I think digging it all out is going to get quite painful. So I'm going to try and do as much of it as I can off stream as possible, just to save you guys. Can you make babies with magenta and lime? Will we get brown babies? These are the scientific questions now that you're coming out with, Castro. I'm not sure. Magenta and lime does rather seem like it's going to end up fairly... Oof, like an off purple, isn't it? Let us find out. I did start burning all the wood, didn't I? Yeah. Boing. Okay, you guys, listen up. We've got some science to do. So, stop moving. Lime. Not you, white. Get out of my way. Magenta. Well. I wonder if this rather solves the debate for all time. Magenta is more powerful than lime, it would seem. That is obviously some kind of a gene or an allele with like super strong expression. Obviously a dominant allele or something. Boom. Potato farm's doing quite well. Must be said. Must be said, like. More magenta, basically. Yeah, I think this is what's happening here. We know what colour carpet that Bob Harder is going to have then, don't we? And of course Bob Hard with a vengeance. Oh, that creepy portal noise. Not a big fan of the creepy portal noise. Just going to do this to improve my vision. Come out the house every morning and just think I can't see a darn thing. I can't see it. No shears. You guys okay? Alright, carry on. As you were. So let's go and grab all that charcoal that we need for nefarious purpose. Bidding. Oh, I'm not thinking straight. I just whistled into a spot mic. That's probably going to have damaged everybody beyond all doubt. That's damaged everyone. Ah, shit. Locked. We're going to end up with so much terracotta we're not going to know what to do with it. Or do we? It could be a good day to bob hard. Is that too many? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Now I know we had quite a long way to go, but the fact that the stone is now coming to prominence here makes me think right in the middle of the mountain. I also think these mountains are kind of plonked on top of the rest of the level design, generation. So I'm not expecting there to be anything in here actually, in terms of like caverns and such. I think they kind of grow out of ground level, and the caverns and things tend to be sort of placed lower, but I'm not sure. You do get those little chunks eaten out of the terracotta upstairs. So we shall see. Hopefully we're going to see before I run out of torches. This wasn't Baker Street, yeah. I've got to stop whistling that. It's my go-to tune any time I'm feeling musical, which is all the time, I might add. My wife is downstairs watching Mamma Mia, so you know, you guys are lucky because I nearly didn't stream. I nearly sat downstairs and watched Amanda Seyfried, ABBA, you know, on. Love me some ABBA. Probably the only 21-year-old that I know who actually listens to ABBA, but there we are. That's a discussion for another time. Give me the terracotta back, damn it. Come on. Come on. We may actually soon run out of diamond pickaxe. Oh, that's different and annoying. Imagine. What's up there? Yeah. Of course, if you place an entity like a torch on something like gravel, and the gravel moves, you are going to lose the entity. So that's just why we did that. More coal. The hubby is watching Stranger Things, Castro. Yes, yes, very, very good season. A lot of people have come out and said, well, it's not really a patch on the first season and yada yada, but I think it does what a good sequel should, in that it extends and expands. We see a lot more of our favourite characters doing, you know, cool and interesting things. I wonder if I'm too low down here. I wonder if I'm too low down. And I'm digging underneath that strange and eldritch artifact. You know, the one that I have no idea how it got there. That one. It's about to be a moot point because I'm about to run out of. And we're out of. Or are we? Are we? Get to that chopper. Yeah, kind of glad I'm not watching ABBA now because I would have been singing to that all night. People are like, seriously, Jamie, you like ABBA? And I'm like, I do. I do. I just made that up on the spot. I did not have that one prepared. I'm quite proud of myself. Okay, let's do some maths? No, it's not really maths. Let's do some thinking here. So right here, we are walking along the x-axis. You can see at the end of the corridor, x is 71. And as I walk backwards, we go all the way back through. Okay. So let me just write that down. The end of our corridor is at x is equal to minus 71. Cool. So let's bomb home. We will come and mine all this cool stuff out as well. All these ore veins that we're running past. We're going to stop that running past business. We're going to mine them. Like a young man should. Okay. So in terms of our Z position, Z is 1, 2, 7. So that's our left-right. Our Z is left-right, and our X is front to back, as we're currently facing. Oh god, it's dark again, and I can hear a skeleton. I want to know what that was. Some kind of gribbly. I'm just going to refresh the stream. So, yeah, the Mac team seems to be quite slow in showing what's going on. Okay, so a couple of people now have voted for the multiple Steam vouchers thing. That seems like a good idea. Okay, let's dive down, work out where we ought to be. Who have we got? We just got you. Yeah, I know. But you're quite nice and calm at the moment, so you're okay. I might shoot you in the head. The game gets considerably easier once you can make a bow. That's why I do go after spiders with prejudice, so I can get that lovely string off them. Because with string cometh the bow. I have the strangest itch in my ear. Don't do that again. Okay, let's put that. Right. So the light at the end of the tunnel is probably an oncoming train. So let's get to where we were. Yeah, I saw you. Do not like those guys. I am not getting blowed up again. Until next week. No. Right, so we're kind of on this line, aren't we? Let's have a look. X is 121. Yeah, X is 128, 127 here, 127. That is correct. That is what I have. Boom. We are climbing up through positive X as well. So for us to be in negative 71, we are way past where we should be. Like way past. So I think what has happened is we have come through too low on that side. I think we're too high where we are here. So the tunnel should be running underneath us right now. So I'm just going to find it. Bingo. There it is. Boom. Let's get rid of that horrible gunk. There we are. So that's our tunnel. And then it leads up and out. So I think we're going to need some... Yeah, we're going to need some minecart stuff. Let's get that started. Let's at least get it underway now. We do have a lot of gold and we have a lot of redstone, so we should be okay. The normal track that minecarts run on just uses iron and sticks, so that's not too bad. The powered rails that automatically move the minecart onwards, they impel it with speed. They are a little trickier to come by because they require quite a significant gold investment. I think it's about 6 ingots, and you only get like a dozen of them, so it can be tricky. So let's get rid of all the rubbish that we don't need. Granite, alright, more gravel, and site. Light grey. Orange should be over there. Dang, we've got so much normal coloured terracotta. I need to look terracotta up actually. There's quite a lot of cool stuff that you can do with it. I believe you can stain it. And in this texture pack at least it looks really, really, really lovely. Still, stay on target. They're too close. Yeah, we are getting low on our diamond pickaxe, so I think we're going to have to create a new one. Well, the efficiency pickaxe is great for this because it means that everything is happening a lot faster. That's me testing command blocks. Damn, forgot I left that there. Whoops. So, ore and ingots, that's all good. Let's grab some gold out. Grab the iron out. We need a lot of sticks. And redstone. So to create a normal rail track, it's pretty simple. So the rails themselves are iron, and then you have a stick in there as a token sort of sleeper bit of wood for the middle. So I'm not sure how many of these I want to make, because we do have quite a lot of iron, but we don't have monstrous amounts of iron. $64 of those. And then to create a powered rail which shunts you along, I believe 6, good grief, so it's not very many at all. Okay, so there you have it, a significant gold investment. For only 24 powered rails. Now to get a decent speed, up with your minecart system, you will need quite a few powered rails. I tend to be quite stingy with mine, so I use about one powered rail every 6 blocks, and that tends to lead to about a running speed. So when you double tap forwards to run, that tends to be the kind of speed that you get with the minecart. Let's go and enchant this diamond pickaxe and see if we get lucky. So off stream, I've been making a lot more books. A friend of mine has sent me sustainably sourced faux leather that didn't come from cows at all in the game. That's the thing you can do. And so I made a lot more bookcases, as you can see. There's quite a few more now, and they all are chucking these eldritch glyphs. So we should get something fairly hefty. Not without lapis, we won't. Efficiency is coming up again, so let's. It's a high level requirement. I think we're going to have to try and get that level requirement. Let's go and dig out some of the stuff that we couldn't dig out before. And I think we need to cook potato, jacket potato, stick the eggs up, seeds up, sugar cane up, sugar up, spin, spin, sugar. So let's make some steak, and that should give us some XP, and if that doesn't get us to level 8. You've spent days killing cows. No, rubbish, no, nonsense. It was like 10 minutes. Seriously, it's like no time at all, really. So easy, you know. They just, you just swing the sword and they fall, you know. Good times. Anyway, okay, so that's on. Let's make it daytime. That is probably not going to give us the XP that we need. Seems to be fairly safe. Okay, so let's run along and find all the instances. Oh wow, there aren't any before we actually make it here. You see how much faster it is when you just have a straight line to go in. That's amazing. And we're here already. Oh, that's manic. So we kind of don't need that, do we? Bye. Never mind. Note to self, check your Y position as well as the other two in 3D space. Right, well, one thing we do definitely need to do is when we are sitting in a minecart, we are normally 2 blocks tall. As you can just see, tiny bit of clearance there above my head. But in a minecart, you are far more like 3 blocks tall. Thus begins more tedium. Honey, honey, how I thrill you. Honey. Okay. At least this is really fast with efficiency. Terracotta here falling like rain. How many diamonds does it say that you have now, Castro? I'm worrying that you're going to get near 500 and exact terrible bloody vengeance on behalf of the cows. No one will blame you. So, let us put that there and those there. Let's make a button. There we are. Now a button is crucial because you want it to pop out of the wall. So click and it comes out. That's pretty key, to be honest. So as you build your rails going in, oh hush you. When you press the button, the redstone rail lights up, and that's what provides the first impetus for your. That's what provides the first impetus for your. So much steak. Right, let's grab the potatoes. Maybe they will help. Okay. Right. We need that. We need iron. You make an iron boat. Gives you a minecart. For 448. Need to stop the stream before you get too many more. So there we go. There's the minecart. Boom. So now when you press the button, minecart goes away. Wallop. It's a satisfying thwack. Boom. Right, there we go. So now, every 6th rail. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Tell me I didn't just lose count up to 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, we might actually nearly do it. Not quite. The reason I'm doing powered rails 100% up the hill is because on this coming this way, going up a hill, gravity affects the minecart, so it will slow right down and probably stop, to be honest. And we're out. Okay, not too bad, it has to be said. JE, mega lurk. No worries, dude. That's alright. Have fun with the rest of the stream. I will, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. Good to see you, and I'll see you for your stream. I think your next stream is, what's today? Today's Monday, so your next stream is tomorrow. So that'll be awesome. Okay, let's have a think. We need probably only one more lot of these. Donk. And probably one more lot of those. Yep. So this will serve as our train station, if you will. Oh, tell me I've come with enough. I bet I haven't. 4. So, let's go and fix things at the other end. Can't run because too hungry. Booking now. Okay, powered rail. Powered rail. Powered rail. Powered rail. Nah, that's not going to work, I don't think. Luckily, we're close to a forest. Yeah, boy. No, that's the receiving pad. Boom. Spruce wood. Very nice. Drop that there. I put all the stuff down, didn't I? Darn you. Okay. It's fine. Put that there. Do one of those there. Put those there. Whoa. That travels for quite some distance. I was expecting to have to make lots of these. Well, I have to anyway. So yeah, so the individual powered rails will not run properly unless they have power, and we give them power by dropping a redstone torch next to them. I could hear water from somewhere. Let me do a quick uptime. Boom, over an hour. Good, good. So there is a new command. If you type !server, it will tell you how to get onto Creative Server. However, the server will kick you unless your Mojang Minecraft account name has been explicitly whitelisted on the server. So, what else do I need? I need some. Do I? Yes, I do need some redstone. So as soon as you redeem your Creative Server pass, that'll be it. You'll be whitelisted on the server. You can go on it at any time. I do not have to be on there. I do not have to turn it on or turn it off or do anything of that ilk at all. So it's completely free access to anyone who has been whitelisted. It's a creative server, so pick a place and play to your heart's content. Really, that's the entire reason for it being. there, that there, that there, that there. Okay. I think we might be done. So let's have a look. So we're going to come to a dead stop here because these aren't powered. Stop. You go back. Go back. Push you all the way back. Cool. That's powered. That's powered all of them. I'm not sure it's going to power them all equally. So let's have a few more. Redstone has a like a charge to it, so you can run redstone away from somewhere in a line, but the charge of it at each point along the way will get progressively weaker. I guess it's a kind of a a signal attenuation, really. Choo choo, yes, Castro. I'm trying to make a serious point here, making me laugh. Damn it. So yeah, we go all the way back, and at the end you'll see the reason for the button. Bonk. So here we come to a dead stop because the redstone rail isn't powered. Get back in. Stop. And that's it. Shades of Temple of Doom. Came to a bit of a dead stop a bit sooner than I was expecting. Let's push you right into the corner. Get in there. Right, there we go. Okay. What we can do here is that. You damn straight, son. Okay, because they're all powered, that makes it a problem. No! Damn you! Come back! Baby, come back! See? Running speed. I'm never going to be able to catch it. I think, like, pixel by pixel, it's actually going faster than I am. Right, okay, I've got a very, very, very sad and lonely way to get out of this. Okay, let's fix this issue. Gather it all up. I'm just going to make the track shorter. Damn it. And damn the scandal, you know? Damn the scandal! What do we need to do? Bust that one open. Boom. Drop on those. Drop on those. Lovely. And should be good to go. This is not just because I like going backwards and forth. Serious business. Serious business. It's going to be one of those days. Fine. So, dig that up. We sever the connection. These are still powered. That is no longer powered. Borrow one of our rails. And we should have a sane termination to this. Let's get some eggs. We started with eggs, so we shall finish with eggs. Hello. Lay an egg for me, please. Everyone is waiting. While Castro is waiting, laughing. Redstone, it's crazy. It's a nightmare. It's worth a few grey hairs, is redstone. And I think next stream we're going to have to explore this strange and beautiful country, because we are coming up against blocks the likes of which we have never seen, such as ice. Never seen a tree drop its own leaves before. Saplings, yes, but never its own leaves. Are you going to lay an egg or not? Yes, you. Egg, it's mine. Nom. Oh, nom. Whoa. Hang on, your eyes are red. Are you chasing something? Oh, you guys can smell a skeleton, can't you? Yeah, you guys are angry, but not at me. Thank the good Lord. Yeah, you can smell a skeleton. That's so cool. I've never seen them actually track one through blocks before. Possibly a bug there, that one. Alright, steady on. Lay an egg. Okay, we're going to leave those dogs chasing skeletons and bones and cautionary tales. We are going to return to the world's shoddiest minecart system. Hey, it saves a lot of time. Hopefully this will be the last time I ever have to actually walk back along. That's the other problem. If you ever get a creeper on a minecart track, it doesn't end well for anyone. There we go. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Actually, no. I have a better use for you. So guys, we need chat, we need a... Oh, we're dropping frames like a mofo. It's not good. We need a name for this station. So perhaps that should be a reward. Name a thing which requires a name. We shall call it Naming Things 1 and Naming Things 2. Cool. My name is Jamie. Thank you for joining me for the stream. I know it's probably just me and Castro in here now, but signing off. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you later.